Morning guys, how you doing? It's Gavin here from Starfresh Personal Training, and I'm out on my little walk this morning. And to be honest with you, I didn't really want to come out. It's a little bit cold. We've got a beautiful little puppy, Tui. You can see, there she is right there. And guess what? How amazing is this little view? Now, at the end of the day, okay, this is going to illustrate something for you later on, when I get back anyway, of the sort of missed opportunities of something called NEAT when you're trying to lose weight. I may have talked about it before, but NEAT just means non-exercise activity thermogenesis, big word, but it just means it's the kind of calories you burn outside of the gym session. So what a lot of people find is that they start going to the gym and they don't lose a lot of weight, and they don't really see a lot of results. And it's because we spend so much time sitting down. All of us do. Every person I speak to comes in the gym, oh yeah, sit down all day long. And that breeds a sort of habit of doing nothing. Because at the end of the day, you sit down, do nothing, you get used to doing nothing, you don't get the energy to do anything, and you don't do it. So when you come out and when you come out for extra little walks, go to the gym, something really cool happens, and you start to get more energy. And it's not something that is like, instant. It doesn't happen overnight. You sometimes even feel a little bit more tired than normal, but if you can stick with it, you're going to find yourself, in a lot better position. And what I'm going to show you soon is obviously how you track everything with my Fitbit. I absolutely love it. I'm going to show you the impact, exercise and extra walks has on my overall calorie expenditure for the day. And you're going to probably find it's it's quite amazing. And all I do with my little puppy now, you spend 15-20 minutes. That's all. She doesn't need a huge amount of walking right now, but that equates to about 200 calories extra for my day, which I wouldn't have normally burnt. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'd have been quite happy sitting on the couch with a coffee in the warm with my little boy. But at the end of the day, what I've done is gone for a walk. And do you know what I mean? That is pretty amazing. It's such a cool view, so it makes it all worth it. Plus, I'm burning extra calories as well, and can't be anything bad with that. So I'm gonna shoot, and I will see you in about 1 second because technology is amazing. And next time I see you, I will be with my little Fitbit. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a kind of a walkthrough, I guess, today, which I wasn't gonna do originally, but I thought it'd be interesting maybe for you guys. So been for a walk this morning. It turned out to be an absolutely awesome day. So I'm going to just show you the impact that activity and exercise is going to have on my day today, and it's going to be quite a cool experiment. I'll show you my Fitbit. I'll show you a bit of a sneak peek of my workout, and then obviously you can see the actual tangible benefits of exercise. So I'm going to compare basically a workout day to a non-workout day, and you can see the difference. And you can see that's where the impact, that's the importance of exercising is actually going to be for you. And I'm going to try, if the gym isn't too busy, and I don't look too much like a dick with a tripod in the gym, to show you my workout and what I'm doing, and a technique that I'm using today to try and make my workout a little bit more challenging for me, because I basically plateaued for quite a while, and I need to do something a little bit different to keep moving forward. And it's just a simple thing called a drop set, which I'll go over in the gym. Today is a pull day, so I'm working on pulling towards my body, and it's going to work my backs, my biceps, and I guess the rear part of my shoulder. And I've done deadlifts already on a different day, and that's I find that more of a leg day. And there's two camps, and I find it better on a leg day for me. But anyway, I'm going to go through my workout, show you, give you a sneak peek. And then I'll go through my fitness pal with you. And so I'm in the gym now, and it's a bit the music's quite loud, so hopefully I'll be able to drown that out a little bit. But I'm going to just basically go through my little workout very quickly and show you something I do at the bottom of my workout diary to make it to make me obviously get in the mood for it, because sometimes I'm a bit tired. So here we go. So this is kind of my workout. Okay, so I'll write in a diary because it's just nice to keep it that way. My first one's going to be a pull-up, then a pull-over, an archer row, shrug, easy bar curl, and a hammer curl. and I do 4 sets of each. Usually this one is a warm-up set just to get me moving, but by the time I get down to my biceps I don't really need the warm-up set, it's already done. And what I'm going to do today is something called a rest pause, which means that I'm going to go to failure on each exercise and then pause for 15 seconds and carry on repping just to get me past that failure point. Now you might notice at the bottom I've got this little kind of, well, 3 words, I feel strong. And the reason being is that when my workout gets tough and I look at this, I try and focus my mind and everything else on how I want to feel, because some of these weights are quite heavy. And if I keep saying to myself over and over through the workout, I feel strong, hopefully I'll replicate into the reps, and it kind of does. And it's something you need to practice. It's not something that's going to instantly make you stronger, but if I had nothing there, or I started to feel tired and started to feel weak, then I'm obviously going to start to feel weak. If I've got that to remind me to feel strong, then hopefully I'll start to feel strong, and it works quite well. So I'm going to crack on my workout, show you what I'm doing, and catch up here at the end of the workout. But before I do, Fitbit working, so I'm going to come in, tap, 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 oops, get it right even, tap it down, and then push that button, and we're away. We're into our workout. Pull-ups basically, and then I'll be doing weighted pull-ups today, so I'm going to just go through it, show you, and with a rest pause in, I'll show you that as well, and then you can give it a crack yourself, but you can do this on a lat pull down, it doesn't need to be a pull-up. So obviously there's a 10 or 15 second drop set in there, pretty hard, pretty tough. So I'm going to pause this one now, move on to the next exercise and show you as I go through. So this exercise, really good for back strength, arm strength, and as you can see I'm out of breath, it's quite tough. So 45-second rest in between now, jump back in, and so number one done, music's really loud so hopefully you can hear me. And that was 126 heart rate. Right now it's getting up there really high. And I've been 14 minutes so far, so I've had some rest periods in between. Next exercise is a pullover, which I'll go over shortly. Really good for the lats and toe upper chest. Really good exercise, really worth doing. So show you the demo, and then you can give it a crack. Use a lightweight though. Don't obviously go too hard, because it can put a bit of pressure on your shoulders. Now 15 seconds and back into it again. So what are we at? Okay, 5 seconds. something called a archer row. It's really good for working out imbalances in your back and your arms and your body. Quite athletic, quite a functional movement. You're on your feet, you're pulling on your feet, which is tended what we do anyway. And again, I'm going to be challenging myself and doing a rest pause set, so it'll be as many as I can do to start with, maybe 8 to 10 maybe, and then 15-second rest, and then back into another failure, swap sides. So this one is very much back before. One side is resting when the other one's working, so obviously minimal rest, get the heart rate up as well. It's already pretty high right now, so yeah, we'll get done. So 4 sets of those done, and next one's going to be shrugs. I do shrugs on a cable, simply because I like to sort of make sure that when I'm shrugging up, that I'm moving the weight in the direction of my muscle. At the end of the day, the muscle fibers run sort of this way, and people tend to lift up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull from the side, and I'll show you that in a second. So that's how I work my my shoulders. Same kind of principle. Go to near enough failure, 15 seconds. Next exercise is going to be onto some isolation exercise for the biceps now, and I do 2 bicep exercises. One's a normal easy bar curl. Now the reason I use an easy bar is just got a nice sort of angle on it. That I got some tweaky wrists sometimes. Having the bar straight really hurts it. Having it on the side makes it a lot better. And I'll do a hammer curl after that. And a hammer curl with my fist is neutral, and what that does is kind of works this sort of muscle in there, whereas the other ones works on our supination. So you can see the bicep moving up and down. That's what that works mostly, and then the hammer curl does the other one. So that's what I'm going to do now. Exactly the same as it was before, with a you know, go to failure on the exercise and then drop it down 15 seconds and go to failure again, just to get past that failure point, just to give my body a bit of a shock, I guess, and ways to move forward. So here we go. So while I'm waiting for 15 seconds, I'll write it down. The rest bit's always a boring bit. Done. See you on hammer curls. Alright, back on hammer curls now, and my arms are pretty spent right now. Obviously, when you're pulling towards your body, using your biceps, and obviously they get a workout as well. So when you come to the end, for me, doing my isolation stuff to get pretty tough, so using pretty baby weights. Anyway, I'm going to try and do what I did last week. Last week was a straight set, not a drop set, so it's going to be a lot harder this week. And let's just see how it goes. But 3 more exercises to go, and I'm done. Little cheat rep at the end. Two more to go, so workout is done, and basically we've gone through everything. Very tough, so I just want to show you the impact this workout had on my calories for the day. So I'm going to flip the camera. So as you can see there, I've been going, just gone 10 o'clock, and I've been going for 56 minutes. So if I give it a tap, okay, that just shows is 476 calories been burnt in that time. And that's obviously quite important when you're looking to lose weight, etc. Can't even see now. And obviously the thing of it is very much calorie balance, energy balance. You need to burn calories to lose weight. So obviously that combined with my my walk this morning, that's probably about 600, 700 calories I've burned through kind of exercise and activity today, which is really important. So if I was overweight right now, essentially as long as if I did the same thing as I always do with my eating and did that, that's 700 calories I've just burnt off, which I wouldn't have anyway. So that's how important workout and exercise and activity is. So yeah, so what I'll probably do now is probably touch base with you at the next walk, I'd imagine, which is when I take the dog out this evening, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll show you shortly how to do the old MyFitnessPal and the Fitbit stuff. So anyway guys, start fresh. Don't make a change today, how about tomorrow being different? And we're off again. Morning guys, so it's pretty early here, and I'm on my couch. It is 7:15 in the morning. And I'm just going to go over my Fitbit stuff from yesterday, and I may as well do it right now because it's super early, and because technology is awesome and I can. So anyway, I'm going to move on to the next one, and I'm going to show you how neat, as I spoke about at the beginning of the video, impacts on your overall calorie burn through the day. And how it's really sort of left on the table in regards of losing weight, and just moving, be more active is going to make a huge difference to your weight loss. So I'm going to show you my Fitbit, and I'll show my MyFitnessPal as well to show you what I do, and then you can hopefully I've proven to you that how important this is, and you can get started. So this is my Fitbit dashboard right here, and as you can see, this was yesterday because obviously this is I'm doing the day after. So I had a pretty active day yesterday, as you can see. Okay, so I did about 12,000 steps, 3,700 calories ish, and all this other stuff. I don't really care about that, but I'm going to show you my my exercises first. Okay, so it puts into a little bit of perspective for you guys. And yesterday, as you can see, I did actually do 2 walks, but the Fitbit didn't pick up the second one for some reason, but it doesn't really matter. So as you can see, obviously the first video I did this morning was a 173 calories right there. Yep, there you go. So as you can see, it doesn't really matter too much, but that's where my heart rate was. Obviously the start of the walk. That's my calories. So I was doing 100. So I did 173 calories all up. So that peak at the end there is a big hill right next to my house. So that obviously shows me walking up the hill, working a bit harder. And on average 7.2 calories per minute. And then what it says is the impact it has on my day. So as you can see, out of all those steps, it was 173 calories of 526 burnt. and 20 of my 209 active minutes. So, you know, that's quite a big impact on the old day there. So as you can see there, I did actually go to the gym as well. So that's my gym workout, and I did 570 calories-ish. So it says here I did 69 minutes. I did actually do 60, but I forgot to turn my Fitbit off. So it was 10 minutes until I realized. And if you go into that, you can see that, you know, that's my heart rate gets up pretty high, as I was talking about in the video, when I'm exercising. And how many calories, as we know, was, if it picks it up, was 569, and the impact on my day again, which is really cool to see if you like those sorts of things. As you can see, you contribute to 50 active minutes, 569 calories of my daily burn, and 1,242 steps, which is quite cool. So I'm going to come back in now. So I'm going to show you now, basically on days that I didn't do any exercise. Okay, I'm going to do that by going into my, I think it's my calories. There you go. So nope, it's not. It is my exercise. So it's actually my calories. So as you can see, you know, what's quite cool is that you can see each day shows how many calories I burn per day. This is really important when you're looking to lose weight, because on certain days, like Tuesday, for argument's sake, you can see significantly less than the other days. So I'm usually, you know, and same as Sunday, didn't exercise Sunday. But the days I work out, I'm over 3,000 calories expenditure. So if I click onto Tuesday, you can see that, you know, I was a bit active in the middle of the day. If I click on this to show you, as you can see, I was a bit active in the day there around midday or 1 o'clock, and then again in the evening. So the rest of the day, you can see I'm fairly sedentary, because most of us are. So it's really important to get those extra little workouts done in the day. And as you can see, by not working out, my calories are significantly less, like 800 calories less per day on a non-workout day. So if I come in to say, let's just say Wednesday, so you know, you can see me being quite busy there. I'm going to flick back, sorry to jump around. It's to my exercise goal, and we talk about Wednesday. And let's have a look what I did Wednesday. So as you can see, Wednesday I didn't do any walking, but I did do a workout. Again, I forgot to turn my Fitbit off, so I did about 60 minutes, but it's still looking at 500-600 calories. And that's really, really important to know, because that then, you know, has a big impact on my day. And, you know, you've got to bear that in mind when you're trying to lose weight, because, you know, you need to be active. And when you're sedentary, most of us are, those extra little workouts and walks are really, really important. And as you can see, so if I go for this course of this week, all my little walks, so Sunday was non-exercise day as in training, but I did 320 calories on a walk with a dog. Tuesday I added an extra 179 calories. Thursday was 302 calories, an extra one. Thursday again in the evening, obviously I did 260. And again Friday in the morning. So you can see there, I mean, I can't add all this up in my head, but you're looking at least 1,000 calories burnt just by doing, you know, kind of lazy old walks, and that's massive. And you know, that's you know, a muffin and a coffee or whatever else, but that's 1,000 extra calories per week that you're burning off just by doing 20-minute walks, and the impact of that is massive. And like I said, that's 1,000 calories a week, 4,000 calories a month, and that's probably a good a pound or kilo of fat right there coming straight off your waist. So so as you can see, you know, it's really important to get those non-exercise activities in, because it does have a big impact on your day, a lot more than you'd realize. And you know, to start losing weight, all you need to do is reduce your calories by 200 calories per day. And if you really struggle to do that with food, then if you did nothing else and you just did a 20-minute walk, then obviously you're going to burn those extra calories, which is really, really important. Now I'm going to jump into my fitness pal very quickly, give you a quick overview. They don't actually correlate, they don't match really that well, but it doesn't really matter, and I'll kind of explain why in a sec. So this is going to be my fitness pal. I'm going to flip into my diary and bring it back to yesterday is a good one. So so if you go back to, if you remember what I did on my my Fitbit, I did over 3,400 calories I actually burnt. But as you can see right there, I ate 2,416. Now that's, they don't actually correlate. So if I was to eat 3,400 calories, I would be a lot over my limit. And that's just the way it is. But because I know that now, I can't anywhere in between there. So if I, eat in between those, 2 to 3,000 calories per day, and I'm burning 3,000 calories a day, I'm kind of, my weight stays the same. And I just know that because I've learned over time, and that's what's really important for you. So if I come down, so if I come into the nutrition tab, what's really cool about this is that I can do a week view, and this is what I kind of look forward to. So as you can see, over the course of a week, my protein, carbs, and fats are pretty consistent. It's how I want it to be. That's what's good for me. And the calories is where I'm going to take you into. So on average, I burn off, or I eat 2,179 calories per day. And as you can see, the red ones is where I slightly go up a little bit, and the green ones where I'm slightly lower. And that's absolutely fine, because some days I don't eat as much as others. On non-workout days, I generally, it's like, obviously I didn't work out on Wednesday, I think it was. I didn't eat as many calories. Sunday, I obviously had too many calories compared, but over the course of the week, it works out really well. Saturday, I didn't track at all for some reason. But you can keep going back, and this kind of shows that, I kind of just come short of my calories. Some of those days I didn't finish the tracking, but I know where I am. That's a good one as well, and that one. So, yeah, I kind of track, 80% of the time. And that just goes to show how they kind of correlate. So what's really important is that you be able to, when you track on MyFitnessPal and using my Fitbit, you can get a really good idea of where you are calorie-wise, and you can really keep this under control. And I'm a very visual person, and I like to see these visual guides, and that works really, really well. So there you go. That's it. I'm not going to waffle on too much more. MyFitnessPal and the Fitbit, or any calorie tracker will do the any exercise tracker will do the trick. I'm guessing, but that's how to really sort of keep your everything in mind and everything on target. And like I said, you don't know what you don't know, and if you don't track these sorts of things, you're not going to ever know what it is you're actually doing, and you learn so much from it. So, to be healthy and fit and lose weight, you do need to have everything in place. You do need to eat better. You do need to exercise. But the most importantly, and the whole point of this video was, is to understand the, what impact activity, and importantly the non-exercise activity. So the activity you do outside of the gym, walking your dog, going to the park, playing with the kids in the garden, whatever it is, you can burn tons of calories doing it, and you can have fun doing it, and it doesn't feel like exercise. So, just in the mornings, we've all got 20 minutes in the mornings, we've all got 20 minutes in the evenings, you've all got 20 minutes at lunchtime, and if you haven't, you need to start making those 20 minutes, because it's nothing. We picked up my little boy from school yesterday. I could have driven up to school, but I decided to walk. Why not? It was a nice day and everything else, and it's only 20 minutes there and back, and it's nice to walk back, give him some exercise too, and that's what it's all about. So that's it from me. Like I said, as always, start afresh. Don't make a change today. How will tomorrow be any different?